welcome to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Y'all, I apologize for y'all know how this goes, right? I always get a phone call in the middle of the live stream. It's always in the middle of the live stream. Never as I'm ending, never right before. It's always during the live stream. Then everybody wants to text and everybody wants to call. But I think we're back now. So I'm gonna give everybody a minute, and then we'll see what happens after that. How about it? How about it, y'all? Hey, Queen. Hey. Hi, Carmen. Yes, I do. I do have Cash App. Yes. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. My DM loves to call me every time I get on live stream. Like, he waits until like I'm live streaming to do that. So can't help it, y'all. I just forgive him and keep going. All right. Okay, love, take your time. We are not going anywhere. But we were talking about the makeup and mystery, right? The makeup and mystery videos that I've been doing, and what did I want to tell y'all? What did I want to tell y'all? I feel like part of it too is part of my calling, like it's part of light work, you know, bringing awareness to situations like real life situations and things that happen. I feel like it's a part of light work, and I feel like a lot of people have a misunderstanding or a misconception about what light work really is. So they think, you know, well, using crystals and reading tarot cards or mediumship is light work. All of that is involved, but really at the end of the day, light work is all about bringing awareness and clarity, confirmation, and allowing you to trust your own intuition, allowing you to see your own blockages and remove those blockages. Let's see. Right, Melanie. I agree with you. And I do believe that drugs were involved in that situation with that little girl. Thank you, Carmen, for the donation. Also, I do believe that spirituality is a part of God's work. Like, if you are, whatever you do, right? Whatever you do to give back to your community, to your family, to the world as a whole, whatever your gifts and your abilities are, that is a part of your mission on this earth. That is a part of your light work, right? Whether you're an advocate for children, missing and exploited children, whether you work as a social worker, whether you work as a healer, Reiki, whatever you do, that is a part of your life's mission, your soul's journey. So for me, I feel like my calling is tarot. I will continue to read tarot, but I also have other interests in things as well. So, exactly. And it's not like we're set in stone to just do one thing our whole lives. The whole thing about life's journey are the experiences that we have, right? Because as you start out from a baby, an infant, you go into a toddler, preteen, adolescent, teenager, adult, right? So our lives, we're always going through phases, or as we say in the tarot community, cycles, right? We're going through cycles, whether it's a karmic cycle, whether it's a karmic cycle that's ending, whether it's a cycle of whatever the case is, right? So, you know, you grow and you learn. And I've come to the realization too that I feel like our relationships with each other should be the same way. Whether it's like, you know, yes, exactly, in like twin flame relationships, soulmate connections, however you want to call it, divine counterparts, or even your relationships with your family and friends. There should be growth in every connection that you have, even your work relationship. At some point, you elevate in the company that you work for to learn different departments, to learn how to do other things. Because what if someone needs you to step in and fill in, right? You won't know if you're not trained. Carmen Love, you can go ahead and post your question. So I wanted to put that out there. So thank you guys so much to all of my regular subscribers and viewers for all of your love and support, regardless of what I choose to do. I will always do tarot. Tarot is a thing that I really love doing. It's a hobby. It started out as a hobby of mine. And the only reason that I even started asking for donations for it was because it's like I know you can multitask, and it's because the demand, you know what I mean? What do they call it? Consumer and demand. So when something becomes like people want it more and more and more, the demand becomes greater, you have to set a price on it. You can't just be giving it out for free. So me personally, I feel like my prices are reasonable. If someone has a question, I do promotions, I do sales all the time. So I mean, if somebody's interested, they're watching the live stream, feel free to hop over to my website and book there for an in-depth reading. But generally, just the whole point, even in tarot, I would say the whole point of tarot and everything. Oh, Em. Well, I hope the boys have a good time. The whole point of tarot in general is for growth, right? For growth. We need to grow. You learn, and that's how I got into tarot. I don't know what y'all's stories are about how you started watching tarot, but the first tarot reader I saw was Tyler. I saw Tyler, I started watching him. And then I saw another one, Made for Love. She's really, really good. And my condolences to her because her father recently transitioned. And but she's such a beautiful soul, like, and she's a very, very talented reader. And like those readings just they were resonating with me. So the more I started to watch, and there were a few others that I watched that they no longer do tarot, they quit all of a sudden. Yeah, he is rough, and Tyler is, but I'm a no nonsense person, so Tyler's personality meshes well. I mean, it just meshes well with me. Like, I'm a no nonsense type of person. And there were a few other readers like Mystic Beauty and Fire Intuition. I started watching their channels as well. And I just here and there. And there was another one I watched. Like, she just has such a beautiful spirit. Her name is Lynn, but I don't remember Lynn's channel. What is her channel? If I think, yeah, he is. And if I can think, I can't think of what Lynn's channel is. My goodness, y'all. Yeah, she is good. She just has a very methodical approach with her readings. Like, her readings, and it's really amazing to me to see the difference in all of the readers, because like Mystic, she's more laid back. Like, she's more, you know, like, she talks to her viewers and subscribers like y'all are BFFs. Fire Intuition is like, she has a very, like, she's super organized, and she's like super, super particular about her delivery. Her method is always the same. And then there's Tyler. Tyler just does whatever he wants to do, however he wants to do it. So, I mean, that just goes to show you that each and every reader has their style, their gift. You watch who, Melanie? Yeah. What bothers me, y'all, I have to vent for a little bit, okay? So what bothers me with the tarot community is this, like, you'll see people in all these readers' comment sections talking about, oh, well, she took this from this other reader over here. She's starting to dress like this reader over here. She's starting to do her readings like Tyler does his readings. Listen, You can only recycle the same stuff so much, right? Even the Bible says there is nothing new under the sun. So whatever one reader is doing and then another reader starts doing, it's a trend. It's no different than TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and any other social media platform where trends are what? Trending. So I don't understand why people get in the comment section to bring those negative energies and negative vibes onto someone's platform. It's like, if you don't like it, please, there are thousands of other readers across YouTube. You can go and watch their channel. Never makes sense to me. Never makes sense to me. But I found it hard for me when I first started my channel to get information, because I noticed that, and I'm not speaking on all of right, Queen, if you're watching the live stream, please thumbs up the video. But I find it, and I don't know, y'all share your experiences too, but if you're a reader and you're watching my channel, thank you. Please drop your name so I know, so I can check out your channel, because I love to support other readers too. But what I find is some readers don't do that. Like, it's hard for you to, if you email them or ask them a question, they don't respond. They act like they don't. It's like, I don't like that energy of feeling like I'm in competition with you. I'm not here to steal your clients. I'm not here to take your business. Like, that's not a, you know what I mean? Like, I know y'all know what I mean. Like, the whole point of being a reader or a light worker or a psychic or whatever you do is to help the masses, is to assist the collective in their journeys, in their healing journeys, in their relationship journeys. It's not so that I can steal your business or steal this over here, or take this. No, it's not what I'm doing. If I ask you, well, how were you able to get your labels for your packages together? I'm asking you as a business owner, how were you able to do this? Like, what machine do you use? What ink would you recommend? Like, how do you market your decks? Like, I'm asking these questions because I'm new to this, right? So when you have someone who's new, they're going to look towards people who have more experience, right? That's just the difference between, should I file a sole proprietorship, a DBA, or should I get an LLC? Everybody doesn't require an LLC, right? Y'all let me know down in the comments. But you're asking questions so that you can learn, so that you can grow. The whole point, like M said, is evolving. You're trying to help, you're trying to grow, and you're learning in the process. But it aggravates me that some people, like, they withhold information because they feel like you have some underlying agenda, or you have a motive, or they just don't want to see you. They see you as competition, so it's like they withhold information from you because they don't want to help you in any type of way. And that's what bothers me about some readers. Not all readers, but some of them. And it's like, I can't get with that energy. Like, I'm not even going to do it. Like, whatever I have to do, I'm a very determined person. So if I don't know something and I have a wall here, I'm going to move around that wall because I need to figure out what I need to do to get where I need to be. And that's just my spirit. Like, I've always been that way. Like, one person is not going to stop me from doing what I need to do. So, any of y'all who are starting new projects or new ventures, don't stop. Keep going. Don't allow somebody else's negative attitude or their lack of responses or to get back to you or anything like that make you feel any type of way. Just keep pushing. Because one way or another, you're going to shine. One way or another, you're going to do well. And it's going to be like, wow, I didn't think she could do it. Oh, I don't know what you're referring to, Melanie. But yeah, like, that's just one of the things that it's like, I don't really like that. Because if I ask someone to do a collab, it's because I trust them enough to do that. But also, I mean, we both benefit from it. It's not a one-sided thing. Because I've seen these other YouTube content creators talking about, well, if you ask someone to do a collab with you, you're actually asking them to share their platform with you, and you know they're subscribers or whatever, and that's fine and dandy, but they also benefit from it because now they have exposure to my audience. So it's like it's a mutual, you know what I mean? Like it's a reciprocal energy when you collab because you have both channel content creators coming together to bring something to the table. So it's both parties here. It's not just a one-sided situation. I'm trying to give Carmen a minute. Oh no, Melanie never heard of Divine Maverick. I'll have to look that up. I have to look up her channel. I don't know where Carmen went, y'all. Carmen, if you are here, I apologize for the abrupt ending. Okay. You can drop your question, love. I didn't see you back in the chat, so I was like, I don't know where she went. How does he feel about you? We'll see. Yeah, but don't you hate that? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, you ask somebody, no, you're fine, I'm sorry, because I ended up cutting my live short because my person called and I can't pause the live stream. But don't you hate that when you go to somebody for advice or help and it's like they give you very vague information because they don't really want you to know, and it's like, well, just try this, like give a dog a bone type thing, and it's like, no, ma'am. What did you use to get that look? Because that's what I'm trying to get. That's like me making cornbread and being like, somebody's like, well, how do you make your cornbread? Well, you know, you just put a few things in there. Well, what do you mean a few things? Do you put a little sugar in it, a little flour, a little cornmeal? What do you put in the cornbread? Let's see. So how does N feel towards Carmen? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. So he feels like you're a very loving woman. Like you really, really do take care of your emotional well-being. You're a very loving, giving, nurturing type of person. Let's see. I don't know if you have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ooh. We have the devil. We have the devil. Somebody may, somebody in this connection may have some blockages. Spirit, why is the devil here? You do. Somebody is guarded. Somebody is guarded. I saw the Seven of Wands. Somebody is not, in this relationship, in this connection, somebody is not open to being vulnerable. Like somebody doesn't really want to express their emotions or come forward and actually be an adult and say, this is what I want here, or I'm not ready for this. That's what I'm feeling here. I feel like this is him. I feel like this is his energy. Yeah. Somebody has a problem with commitment. Definitely don't. I definitely feel like this is his energy. He knows that you wanted commitment or you want commitment, and it's like he does everything to avoid it. 8 of Cups. Did he leave this relationship or ghost you? 8 of Cups. Just left this whole thing fall to pieces because like he doesn't want to be serious. I feel that with the devil here, he doesn't want to be serious. Like he can attach himself. Oh yes. Yeah, she's good, Melanie. 4 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this has you in your head because you feel rejected by him. Because this really breaks your heart because you really, really had a lot of love for this dude. Look, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you had a lot of love for him and you were hoping that this relationship could grow to something productive. But it's like his feeling towards you was like, you're temptation. Definitely temptation. He sees you as beautiful. Hang on, y'all. I didn't realize my, hang on a second. Oops. Okay. I didn't realize my charger, my iPad wasn't charged. But he's, look at this. He sees you as the divine feminine in your Empress energy, honey. But it's like you're beautiful, and that's why the devil is here, temptation. But he's very, like, he would open his emotions to you very, very little. Like, he might text you a little bit. He might talk to you a little bit. He might, it's like, that type of energy, like, I like you, you cute, but I don't really know if I really want a whole relationship with you, like a whole, like a whole thing, you know? Which is really bad. It's really bad because it's like he kind of like played with your emotions, like kind of like it's what's. Whew, Spirit, give me the words. Stringing you along, like that. Like, I like you. It's this wishy-washy ass behavior. Like, I like you, but if you ask me to make this a little bit more official or serious, I'm out. I'm not sticking around. Bye. Like, yeah. He still thinks about you, though. He misses the love. He misses the affection. Because I feel like you're a very affectionate person. Yeah. He knows that he hurt you, too, with this Three of Swords. He knows it. Tell me more. What's going on with this masculine spirit? Three of Cups. So he wanted to have his cake and eat it, too. So he may be seeing other people at this point, which is probably why he just wanted a good time with you. Three of Cups. He wanted a good time. Like I said, he saw you as temptation. He may have still been entertaining other women, just so you know. He may have been still talking to them or texting them or even going out with them. Because I feel like he was in a very much player-like energy. Like, he wanted to be free to do his own thing when he wanted to do it, how he wanted to do it, woo-da-woo-da-woo. So, yep, look, thank you, Spirit. Knight of Wands, that's my player card. Free-spirited. See how he's riding in on a motorcycle? Free to come in and free to go out as he pleases. When he pleases. High sex drive, high sexual energy here. The chemistry is like off the charts. But then when it comes time for you to actually settle down and be stable and actually claim a relationship or label the relationship, let's not do labels. Let's just see where this goes. You know, I have a lot going on right now, and I'm not ready for that. I mean, I really do like you as a person, because what else are you? The stuff men say, like, I like you as a person, but let's just not do anything too serious. See the bullshit? That type thing. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. How he feels about you is that you are a Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, very nurturing, very loving, very responsible, very stable, very grounded. I feel like he came in and knocked you off your feet, like you weren't expecting him to do that. The Emperor. This is divine masculine. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Yeah, it's like you were very attracted to him, and he came through like a force to be reckoned with. Like, I'm really, really attracted to this man. I really, really want things to work out between us. And then, boom, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, he just starts acting like he doesn't want to talk. He's very evasive, not very responsive, this type of thing. Because he wasn't ready for a commitment. He wasn't ready to have this 10 of Cups with you yet. He knew your worth. Here's the crazy part. He knows your worth. He just wasn't ready to give you the 10 of Cups. That's what's going on there. Let's be nosy. Let's see what's going on with him. Let's see what's going on with him. Oh, Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages for Carmen in regards to M. What's going on in M's current situation right now? What's going on with him? Why is he not speaking? Justice in reverse. Karma. He's going through his karma right now. This was a karmic cycle. There are lessons that needed to be learned. He specifically, Spirit said, he has lessons he needs to learn. Where'd it go? What are the lessons here, Spirit, that N needed to learn? What's going on with him? Yeah, the Fool. The Fool, that it's okay for him to reach out. Also, though, Spirit saying he's going through his karma because of foolish choices that he's made. Because he's seems to be a very impulsive type of individual. Like, oh, I'm attracted to her. I see this beautiful woman. Ooh, let me go talk to her. See what I can get out of it. It's a very selfish mentality. And so when we as people, human beings, we operate from a place of ego, right? We hear the word ego thrown around a lot. But when I say ego, it's like with selfish intention. So like, for example, like if you're manifesting, you don't want to manifest from a place of ego. You want to manifest from a place of love, service, productivity, like where it's going to actually be a benefit to not just yourself, but to everyone around you, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? But with him and you, it's like he was excited to start something new, but when it came time to reciprocate, because justice, keep in mind, the justice card is about reciprocation, but it's in reverse. So that's the karmic energy, right? Cards for me as a reader in reverse are karmic energy. So that tells me when it came time for him to reach out to you and to take that risk, because you already took the risk, Carmen. You took a risk just getting to know him, just, saying, okay, I'm going to allow you in my energy and in my space. I'm going to give you my time, my effort, my energy. You took that risk. But when it came time for him to take that risk, he wasn't quite ready. It's like, I'm gonna stick my foot in the water. I'm not gonna get all the way in. I'm gonna stick a toe in the water, and that's it. Yeah, it's like he turned his back on it. 3 of Wands. He turned his back on it. Like, I could take a bath. You see how they're bathing this baby down here, right? I feel like these are servants, and he's dirty, but it's like, I'm gonna turn my back on getting clean. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk away. Man, I'll do it tomorrow. That type energy. Yeah, he turned his back because he felt like you wanted commitment, because you wanted you could, your values and principles, your standards with the Hierophant. That's what the Hierophant screams to me. Standards. This is Taurus energy, and we are entering a moon in Taurus. So it's like where he had the opportunity to have a commitment with you and stability and a grounded connection, he refused to do so. 9 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Ego. He was focused on himself. 9 of Pentacles, what he could get out of this connection with you, which is why things didn't work out, because he was only thinking of self. He wasn't thinking, oh, well, what does she like, or what does she need? What are her preferences? What are her expectations here? It's just, well, what can I get from her? What can she do for me? Like, and when people go into relationships like that, when you have a mindset of, well, I'm going to hurt this person before they hurt me, and I'm going to take things don't go well. You know what I mean? They just don't go well. So that's what happened here. That's what's going on in his environment. Like, since he turned his back on you, he has been suffering the repercussions of his actions in different ways. It could hit his pocket. Hopefully it doesn't hit his family in some type of way in the form of illness or death. Sometimes karma can be pretty severe in the way that it comes back to us. So just know that whatever wrong was done, it's going to be compensated for. It's going to be compensated for here. But 9 of Pentacles, he's only focused on himself right now. He's in a single energy. He's still in that player energy. Ace of Wands. Yeah, he's still in this Ace of Wands energy, this very much player-like energy. Look, 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's no communication between you two. He's not speaking. I feel like he probably has a pattern of doing this to women. Like, he has a pattern of coming in and out as he pleases. Like, he wants to keep things casual and light. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Queen. Yeah, the Tower. There's a lot of pride and ego with him. But it's going to have to come to an end. Look, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. He's going to have to also experience what he's done to you with this 10 of Swords in order for him to to come to grips with the way that he's treated you. Yeah. He's going to have his heart broken. Two of Cups. Spirit is telling me once he engages in another connection, somebody's going to have to stab him in the back with this Ten of Swords for him to realize the pain that he's inflicted on you. Well, you reap what you sow. There's that. But yeah, how he sees you is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacle energy. Very beautiful woman, very attractive, very intelligent. However, he was not capable of giving you what you wanted because he wanted to play. Sounds childish when I put it that way, right? He wanted to play. What does play mean? Could be sex. Play could be play around with other women, see other women, go out, drink, be at the club, be at the bar all hours of the night, or all damn weekend for all we know. Be up all night online, talking to different people, socializing, straying away from anything committed or serious because he's not ready to be serious. No, I don't feel that at all. Right, exactly. Like, well, you know, I really like you. You're really nice, but I'm not ready for that. So when you hear those things, Carmen, I want you to say to yourself, is this something that is going to help me or hinder me in achieving a lasting connection, a commitment, a marriage, whatever it is that your end goal is? Is this going to help or hurt me in achieving my end goal? Okay, so if the answer is hurting, I'm going to go ahead and let this person go. It was nice knowing you. Have a great evening, right? So you don't have to go through this in the future of giving your heart and your time to someone who's not deserving of it. Like, he does not deserve you. I mean, it's sad enough that you're wondering what he's thinking about you because he left you in a position to wonder, like, I wonder if he's thinking about me. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. The fact that he left you in that position says a whole lot about his character as a man. It's not the best. So, yeah. A man that loves you, I want you to keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. A man or a woman that loves you, they are not going to keep you guessing. They're not going to keep you guessing. You're going to know. You're going to know. Right? Like the meme, who's going to know? You're going to know. You're going to know that your person loves you. You're going to know. It's going to be, let me tell you. Rule number 1, consistency. Consistency. If you don't get anything from this live, we're going to talk about it today. Consistency. If you don't see a consistent pattern, like first they start off real strong, coming on to you, good morning, beautiful. How are you? I missed you all day. Yeah. See what I'm saying? They start off strong and then it grows weak. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Carmen. If you don't see, if there is irregular, okay, love, you can go ahead and drop it. If there's irregular patterns of behavior, those are red flags. Those are red flags. Like, like, no. First, you were communicating the first 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, and for no reason at all, you stopped. So guess what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop calling you. I'm going to stop texting you. I'm not going to FaceTime you. I'm not going to do a damn thing until you show effort. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you in regards to your love life. See what messages they give me. That's the power that you as a woman have. You have a lot of power. You have a say so. Hi, Adriana. Welcome back, love. Thank you so much. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you. I feel like we haven't seen you in a little bit. You have a lot of power here, Carmen. How this turns out is really up to you. We get what we allow. Okay? If you allow someone to treat you less than or just give you barely, like, You're okay with them only communicating with you once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. If that's what you allow, he's going to keep doing it. Because if you allow it, that says to the man's mind, oh, she's fine with this. She's perfectly fine with this. I didn't speak to her for 24 hours. Now I'm going to do 72. Then I'm going to do a whole 7 days. Then I'm going to just go missing altogether, and then maybe she'll just forget about me. And then 6 months later, I'll pop back up because, you know, I'm her divine masculine. And I want her to love me. I just had a lot going on. See what I'm saying? It's 10, love. It's 10. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Yeah. See what I'm saying here, Carmen? Let's see. Spirit, what's coming in love for Adriana? And I'm going to get some advice also. Oops. 8 of Wands. So communication. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. You're fine in love. You are fine. Knight of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Em. Ooh, okay. So the wheel is going to turn in your favor. I want you to see it. You see the wheel, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about new cycles. A cycle ending and a cycle beginning. So I feel like because it's in the upright position, a new cycle is going to be like beginning for you. The universe is sending this in, and it's also about divine timing. Thank you, Adriana. We have the Page of Wands. So someone's going to be really excited to reach out to you to communicate. Somebody is going to want commitment and stability with you with the Ace of Pentacles. This person actually is going to want to put in the work. Now, it could be the same person that is in question right now, M, that we're talking about. But you're going to receive communication from someone that really, really, I don't even know what time it is. Probably 9:30. 9 of Cups. Yeah. You're actually going to be able to have your 9 of Cups, Spirit's saying. But Spirit wants you to focus on you. Spirit wants you to focus on you more than anything. Spirit wants you to focus on you and your responsibilities, building your credit, paying off any debt, student loans, anything like that in regards to your material wealth. Also your health, like you need to drink more water if you're not, Spirit is saying, and also eat more vegetables and get more sleep. Like take care of your body, take care of your skin, all of that. Stay hydrated. Pentacles are also about health and well-being. 8 of Wands. This is telling me communication. There's going to be action. Someone is going to come towards you. Yeah, someone's going to come towards you in love. And this person could be single at the moment or pretending to be single. But this person is going to want to give you a solid, stable offer. They may drag their ass because we have snail pace here. But this person is going to want to give you a solid, stable offer. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's what this means. A solid, stable offer. A commitment. So somebody is going to want to give you a commitment. This is after a time, and this is all due to divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune here. So you're going to have your 9 of Cups. You're finally going to have that wish fulfillment with someone. But Spirit wants you to know also with this 9 of Pentacles that it takes work. It takes work on both ends. Like I said, it's all about balance. Relationships, connections, any relationship, it has to be balanced. Employer to employee, parent to child, husband to wife, friend to friend. All those connections have to be balanced. There's always a dynamic of equal give and take. If it's not, when imbalances happen, that's when conflicts come in. High Priestess. Spirit says trust your intuition here. Also, don't do anything, don't move too fast. Watch. This is Pisces energy. Pick up vibes and energy. See what you feel from around surrounding the person or persons that you're dealing with. Spirit says trust your gut. Use your better judgment and your discernment when you're dealing with people. Watch how they talk to you. Watch how they treat other people. Watch the patterns of behavior because patterns don't lie. Right? We have the Lovers here. So this could definitely be a divine connection. And we have the King of Pentacles. This person is definitely going to want to give to this connection. They are. So this is your counterpart. This is your divine masculine. Because we have anytime we have two of the same suit in a reading, like a king and a queen of the same suit, that's a divine couple. King of Pentacles. Investor, practical. This person is stable. This person is stable. He has his shit together. So he's capable of giving to a relationship. He's capable of being in a relationship in a healthy way. But the decision is up to him. What he wants to do. He may have a lot of responsibilities. He may have a lot going on. But he's going to have to make that decision. And you're going to have to make that decision. Also, when it comes to these things, Spirit is showing, see how he's walking on this log right here? Always be ready to walk away. Be prepared to walk away from anyone, friend, family member, partners, spouse, it doesn't matter. Be prepared to walk away, job, from anyone that does not meet your standards, that does not respect your boundaries. Be prepared to walk away. Okay? It looks like there's a possibility here, and I say possibility because tarot is free will, but it looks like there's going to be someone, possibly the person in question. I feel like he's going to have a change of heart with this wheel here, because the wheel is divine timing, and the wheel is change. It's about change, right, and new cycles. I feel like he's going to see you as his Nine of Cups. I feel like he knew this all along, that you two were meant to be together, and he's going to actually turn that around and actually want to give to you. But it could be another masculine. That's a possibility. There are two possibilities, two scenarios I'm seeing here. Let me know which one unfolds for you. Okay. Adriana. Just keep in mind that if you are not being treated the way, with respect, with love, with compassion, be prepared to shut it down. Shut it down and don't look back. The moment you look back is the moment that the devil creeps in and you're right back in the same. We're not repeating karmic cycles this year. Not gonna do it. And your person being a Libra, Carmen, yeah. He struggles with himself. He has his own insecurities. He's not fully confident with himself. He may appear to be outwardly, because he has to be the world's best dressed, but he has insecurity issues. I can almost guarantee it, like 99.999%. He has insecurity issues. So when you're not secure and confident in yourself, it's hard for you to be confident in a relationship. So that's why I always stress the importance of working on self. Yes, that's why I always stress the importance of working on yourself before you engage or entertain another person in a connection. Because if you're not healthy and well and wholesome, how can you be healthy, well, and wholesome in a relationship? You cannot, right? 1 + 1 is 2. So if you got 2 people here, but only 1 is well, 2 - 1 is still going to leave you with 1 person, right? So that you're the only one doing all the work, all the effort, all the calling, all the gifts, it's enough for me. So just observe. Spirit says, you're a Pisces, and Pisces are also a highly intuitive sign. So watch behavior, watch patterns, see if they match with what's being said and done. If it doesn't add up, question it, right? Question it. Be prepared to end it. And know that when you end it, they'll come back. Hi, Victoria. Welcome back, love. It's 10. It's 10. Yeah, they always come back. They always come back. Thing about exes is, have y'all ever noticed this? The whole time that you and the ex were together, they gave you hell. The moment that you leave, right? The moment that you leave, they want to start putting all this effort and energy. Let's see if you're gonna be David's girlfriend. Let's see. Thank you, Victoria. Appreciate the donation. Let's see. It just makes you question the ex, like, where was all that energy when we were together? Like, why did you have to, like, you know what I mean? Cray craze. Cray craze. Let's see, Victoria. So you said you guys are taking it slow, right? You and David? Y'all are taking it slow. Take it slow right back. He's slow to call, you be slow to call. When he asks you what happened, I took a nap. Right? You know, I feel like, Adriana, it may help if you just flat out ask him. Yeah, it may help if you just flat out ask him, because sometimes men, they just, like, they're very just black and white, you know what I mean? Like, because guys will sometimes, they'll just be like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Like, they're so direct, you know? No, like, no filter. Like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Like, they'll just flat out ask you, like, because they like you. And then, I mean, occasionally you have some guys who are shy, but men typically, they're just very, like, you know, straightforward. Thank you, Em, for sharing that. Because sometimes I feel like women, like, she's crazy. Has she lost her rabbit mind? Me asking him what he thinks? No. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Sometimes you never know. See, there you go. See, I'm telling y'all, women, we tend to think with our emotions. I know that sounds right, but we do. We tend to think with our emotions. Men are just like, I really like you, so I want to get to know you more. Can I have your number? Like, they're very, you know what I mean? And women are like, well, I don't want to seem too pushy, or I don't want to come off too strong, or I don't want to. And it was like, there you go. Exactly, Em. Sometimes you just gotta step up and be like, hey, you like me because I like you. We gonna do this? Okay. Right, Melanie. Oh, when we talk about matching energy, some people will say, like, their opinion is that when you match someone's energy, it's like, right, they're like, oh, that's so petty. But really, I agree. I mean, I'm gonna match your energy. The same energy you're giving me is the same energy I'm gonna give you, right? Let's see. And that's why sometimes relationships or connections, it doesn't matter what kind, this is what I'm telling you, it goes for all connections, are not healthy. Sometimes you just have to go part ways with people, because the energy they're giving you causes you to take on their energy, and you're giving it back. And sometimes it's ugly when you see it. It's like, ooh, I don't want to be involved in that. Let me go ahead and just, let me go on out. Because I don't like this whole situation. Let me just go ahead and quietly exit the stage. Let's see. Okay, so Adriana. Okay, yeah. Spirit, what is the advice for Adriana in regards to her and David? Victoria, you still here, love? Yeah, that's why for me personally, blocking is great. Blocking and deleting people is great. Because a lot of people are like, well, that's a coward way. I want them to see me shine. I want them to see me great. I don't want to see them at all. If they're a disrespectful, rude, belligerent, obnoxious, annoying person, why would I want to keep that energy around me? Right? Other people are like, well, it's childish to ghost someone. Technically, you owe no one an explanation. Really, you don't. That's just like when a guy, as much as women don't like to admit this, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Men don't owe us an explanation. They do not. And they proudly ghost. Men have no problem walking away. A lot of men, I'm not gonna say all of them. A lot of men have no problem walking away from a woman they are not in love with, they don't have any chemistry with. They will leave that number on red or delete it. Women, on the other hand, we hang on to things. Exactly, Melanie. That's the part right there. That's the truth right there. You can get closure because a lot of women, oh, I just want to know. I just want to know. What do you want to know? Do you really want to know that he's screwing somebody else across the country because he's not into you like that? He's not attracted to you? Do you really want that answer? Okay. Let him go ghost. Like, truth hurts. Love hurts. It does. Or when you think you're in love anyway. Because then it's like, ooh. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. You know, people, they're all hyped up. I'm ready. Tell me. And then you tell them, right? What's the advice for Adriana in regards to her connection with David? Four of Swords. With this Four of Swords energy, Adriana, between you and David, Spirit's like, take care of yourself. I love this Four of Swords. It's like resting. Take a break. Take a breather. Don't push. Don't push. When you give too much to something, you exhaust yourself. Let him take the lead, Spirit said. Let him take the lead. We have death. It's a transition. This relationship is going to undergo a transition. But you have to allow it to do so organically, right? Naturally. You can't, because sometimes, again, we do things from ego, and it's like, well, I want this to happen now, and I want him to say that I'm his woman, and blah, 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 and I, ooh. Spirit said, ooh. Your spirit guys, your spirit team was like, no, ma'am, not yet. He's not ready. He's not ready, and you may not fully be ready either, so take your time. Take your time. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, yeah, he's deciding what he wants to do here. He's deciding what he wants to do here. Hey, Casey. Beautiful one. Two of Pentacles. He's deciding what he wants to do here. He has a lot on his plate. You said y'all are co-workers, right? I feel like he has a lot of responsibilities and he has a lot going on. Could be like, you know, like just everyday responsibility, bills, you know, all the adulting stuff that we just love to do. But yeah, he's thinking about this. He is thinking about this connection. And Spirit's telling me with the death that it's going to go through a transition, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow and easy, right? The Hangman. Slow and easy. The Hangman, Spirit said, look what Spirit said, Adriana. See things from his perspective. So, you know, this is really great. Thank you, Spirit. It's going to pick up. What did I tell you? The Chariot is here. Look at these horses. Go. Giddy up. It's going to pick up. It's going to pick up. But right now, the duality here, this is Cancer energy. He's balancing some things out. He's trying to get his emotions in check. He's trying to figure out how to move forward here. What he wants to do moving forward. But with the Hangman, it's Spirit's like, Let go, surrender. Surrender it to the universe. You manifested this connection. You prayed for this connection. You really, really wanted this connection. Spirit says if you really want it, allow the universe to bring it together. Right? Trust in spirit. Trust in spirit and know that what's meant for you is going to come to you. The Hangman here. Sometimes we get so caught up in wanting to know. I want to know. I want to know. Everything is not for us to know. Not today, not tomorrow, not never. Some things we're just going to die not knowing. Right? But life is to be lived. So allow it to unfold organically. Do your part, though. Do your part in the process of manifesting. Set your intention and then go. Just go. Just continue living. Do you know a lot of people, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you're into scripting, right? Manifestation via scripting works, okay? It's almost like you write a list of things like goals, aspirations that you're trying to manifest. You're trying to do this thing together. And let's say you have a plan of achieving those goals, right? Once you start actively putting those things into work, the manifestation, it's like the law of attraction works with you. Because your mind, your mind and energy are in sync with whatever it is that you put it on that paper. And so it's like eventually you'll go, like, let's say you started doing it today, right? 3 months from now, you'll be able to look back and be like, oh, well, I did that. I started that business. I did. I set this up. I paid this off. I got this. I changed this out in the house. And you're like, oh, so yeah. So this works. Absolutely. But it's almost like the only way I can describe it, if y'all ever heard of this crock pot, right? Where where they call it the set it and forget it. That's exactly, to me, that's how manifestation is. Set it and forget it. I don't have to keep going back and looking at it. Once I'm writing it down, for me, I prayed about it, or, verbalize my affirmations, right, out loud, and giving gratitude to the universe for the things that I do have, then I can focus on my intent, like my action towards what I want. Not, whoa, I'm wondering when it's coming in and how much longer it's going to take before it comes in. I hope it comes in next week. Like, no. Once you write it down, it's like, okay, so I'm trying to manifest, right? I'm trying to manifest losing the weight. How am I doing it? Well, exercising, eating healthier, drinking more water, replacing sugar. Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm setting that intention out into the universe by my actions. Me being an active participant in the manifestation really helps, right? Because, I'm kind of the key player. So keep that in mind. But Spirit's saying this relationship is going to go forward. It's going to go forward. Just when, right now, it's kind of slow. With this Four of Swords, energy is slow. But Spirit says, with the Death card, there's going to be a transition. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Things are going to change. But it's all free will. Keep that in mind. So he's going to have to make a decision what he wants with you. Okay? Just know that. So I hope that helps, love. Give it time. Right. Yep, write it down. It's to set it and forget it, Melanie. Like, write it down and then put that book somewhere and then go back to it towards the end of the week and see how much you got done. Right? See how much came through. Like, ooh, what do I need to start focusing on throughout the day? Those goals. Set the goals. Okay. Yep, Spirit said to let go and let God. It's going to work out, like beautiful Casey always says. What's meant for you will come to you. Right? It reminds me of the money mantra, right? Ching, 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 I'm a money tree. And every time it flows, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. So anytime you set something in motion, just know that you have to set it and forget it. Don't keep going back and looking at it. Just like checking the cake in the oven, you keep opening that oven, the cake's gonna drop. So you keep overthinking the manifestation. It's not gonna work. Set it and forget it. You sent the signal out to the universe. The universe is like, I hear you. Yeah. Okay. So Victoria, love, you can go ahead and post your question. Listen, testimonial law of attraction, manifestation. Last week, I set an intention. I said, I want my person to be more involved. He became over involved. So, I decided to be careful and specific with what I'm manifesting because you definitely just might get it. Oh, and let's see, Victoria. Hey, Queen. Spirit, what does Victoria's love life look like within the next month or so? Victoria, what's your sign? What sign are you? We have the Hangman. Spirit is really wanting this message out tonight, baby. Spirit wants you to see things from a different perspective. Spirit wants you to, okay. Spirit wants you to be patient. That's what they said, Victoria. Well, happy belated birthday if you had it already. If not, happy birthday, early birthday. Temperance and the Hangman, two major arcana. So Spirit is like balance and letting go. You're an Aries, so I know you overthink these things. I know you do. I'm surrounded by Aries. Spirit says be patient. Don't rush. Spirit is funny. Spirit is so funny. They're so funny. Spirit says, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Whew, child. If I cannot stress anything, enjoy your life. Enjoy this moment that you're in right now. Enjoy this moment that you're in right now. Even though it's a single energy, Spirit says, enjoy it, honey, because people forget. We talked about this last live stream. M knows. Right? And anybody on my live stream that is in a relationship or in a connection, y'all know what I'm saying. When you have a partner, person, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call him, twin flame, divine mess, listen, all your energy is spent on trying to appease this person, trying to make them comfortable, trying to understand them, right? Sometimes you have miscommunication, so then you're trying to make up instead of break up. You're asking for forgiveness. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to offend you. What would you like to eat today? You don't like shrimp? Okay, that's fine. Let's eat tacos. Like, you're constantly worried about what this other person, how they're feeling, what they're thinking, because you want things to be well. When you're single, who you worried about? Numero uno. So you don't have to worry about that. Right now, Spirit says, be happy, be brave, be courageous, stand in your power, and also know your worth. Set your standards now. If you don't already have your standards set in place, Victoria, honey, set your standards in place so that when the person that is meant for you comes in, they already know. They already know. What is this? Yep, Queen of Wands. That's you, boo. Queen of Wands. That fiery magic. I love this Queen of Wands. She's like adorable. Like that fiery, magical, creative energy. This is Aries energy too. Queen of Wands. Like, you know what you want. You're a go-getter. Make sure that person has the same drive as you. Let's see. And your person is definitely going to be attracted to you. Judgment. It's funny how all the major arcana is coming out. Make sure that, you know, whoever it is that you do start dating, Victoria, as they come in, Spirit says, make sure that this person is, they're aware of their actions. Yeah, they are aware of their actions. Somebody that's not going to try to play games with you. Yeah. Yeah. Also be aware of what it is that you want. Know your life's purpose. Know what it is that you want out of life. Judgment also is like taking responsibility. Make sure this person is not the type of person to sabotage connections. Because some people do that. 8 of Swords. They've been through so much. They have healing to do on their ends. And you don't want to cycle like that. No, ma'am. Make sure that this person is capable of being the man that you need them to be. This person is actually going to be in it for the long haul. 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're going to be committed to the process. Let's see. Spirit says you're going to have a lot of options. 7 of Cups in regards to love. And also, too, the 8 of Swords, your anxiety, you could sabotage your own connection sometimes, Victoria. So Spirit says you need to take accountability here with the Judgment and make sure that you're not sabotaging or blocking your own relationships from coming in. Because you're overthinking. You're overthinking. Thinking about which option is the best option. And just allow the relationship to flow naturally. Who do you vibe with? Who do you have good chemistry with? Good energy with? Good conversation with? Respectful interaction with? Right? Spirit says, don't get in your head about it. Don't feel like it's never coming. Don't get depressed and think, oh, well, I'm never going to have. No, ma'am. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. You have to start taking some accountability, Victoria, because like you said, and at least you're admitting it, that there's times where you are the problem. You're the one that has trust issues. And a lot of women don't admit this, but your damn anxiety sometimes can run a man off. Hell, it would run me off. If every time I come around you, you're accusing me of something, or you always think that I'm on some shady shit because you have trust issues that you haven't healed, it's going to cause a rift in your relationship. Because people, like me personally, that's like you working at work, right? Your employer. And let's say every time you clock in and sit at your desk, right? And see, that's where you learned a lesson though. The whole point is evolving, like M said. I don't care what happens. The whole point is evolving, growth, right? It's a journey. Life is a whole journey. Relationships are a journey. So let's say imagine you go into work, right? And you clock in and you sit at your desk and you turn your computer on, put in your password, log in, and you get started. And your boss calls and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm sitting at my computer. I just turned it on, waiting for it to boot up. So let's say you answer the phone and he calls again. What are you doing? Because he's worried. He's worried that you don't know what you're doing. Who is that? Who's sitting in the front of the lobby? That's an applicant. Did you check on him? Yes, I already gave him an application to fill out. Thank you. Do you see what I'm saying? Trust issues cause problems. They cause you to be on edge, to be a lot of tension in a relationship, and so that can be very highly toxic and unhealthy. So if you know that you have trust issues, Spirit says work those trust issues out. Take personal accountability, right, for your issues. Take responsibility for your healing and do it. Do it before you pull somebody else into it, so you're not sabotaging connections. Great. I'm glad you learned that huge lesson. And thank you for sharing that, because that was a lesson that whoever's watching this live stream needed to know, right? In their connection, that they're sabotaging the connection. Listen, Lindas. You know how sometimes parents have to scold their children real firmly? Sometimes adults need to be scolded. Sometimes we need a swift kick in the ass. Because it's like, why are you acting like this? What is wrong with you? You're a divine feminine. You're an empress. Get your shit together. Stop crying about him and what he did and didn't do. Focus on what you're supposed to be doing, and the relationship can move. But the thing is, Victoria, you learn from the experience. That's what relationships are all about. Learning from the experience, whether it's a bad friendship, whether it's a bad relationship. We learn and we grow, right? Like you said, you realize that you sabotage that connection. So going forward, what what are you going to do differently? Tell me, what are you going to do differently going forward since you know that you sabotaged the last connection? What's your plan? High Priestess is here. Spirit says trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Great, Victoria. I love you. I love you. Because you're working on it. You're working on it. You've acknowledged it. And so that's the important thing. Going forward. Please, please. Whatever you do, please stay in therapy. All right? Stay in therapy until your therapist says, you know what? You can fly, butterfly. You got this. Call me if you need to. Call me if you need to. Call me if you want to go out for coffee, okay? But you know, you recognize what your issues are. And I can respect that about a grown man or woman. I respect it. Your intuition is, you know, that strong gut feeling that you feel. It's almost like, it's edgy. Like, it's like your intuition is like, I really, really want a piece of that strawberry cake, but I know that if I eat it, I know I'm going to get sick because I'm lactose intolerant. Right? With all the ice cream and whipped cream and everything else on it, I know I'm going to sick. I know I'm not supposed to have it. Intuition is like, it's like, you know what? You know that if you say something in response to what she said, it's going to start a fire. Don't do it. It's going to be a whole argument. Just be like, okay, thank you. If you got to cuss her out in your mouth. But just don't take it there. Like our intuition guides us, like it pulls us back in a lot of situations like where we would normally fly off at the handle or